So dialysis as a means for replacement of kidney. So it's a technique or it's a medical procedure that is carried out in patients who are suffering from chronic renal failure. So as it is mentioned here, it is a process which helps in removing the waste products from the blood. It does the job of a kidney. Now dialysis is therefore, since it replaces the kidney, since it takes up the role of the kidney, it is also referred to as artificial kidney. There are two types of dialysis. One is the artificial kidney machine that is called hemodialyzer, and the other one, which can be done more continuously, is called peritoneal dialysis. Now what happens in kidney machine? Now as you can see here, in kidney machine or a hemodialyzer, you are allowing the patient's blood to pass through a system of tubes. A system of tubes that is lined with cellophane membrane, which is a semi-permeable membrane, and that system of tubes is entirely surrounded by a fluid that is called the dialyzing fluid. The dialyzing fluid has the same ionic concentration as that of the blood plasma. However, it does not have nitrogenous waste such as urea in it. So when the impure blood, which is rich in urea, passes through the dialyzing fluid, passes through the network of tubes surrounded with the dialyzing fluid, by diffusion all the wastes are extracted into the dialyzing fluid, and the blood coming out of the machine and which is sent back into the patient's body is comparatively pure. When I say pure, it has less amount of nitrogenous waste in it. So this is the job of a hemodialyzer or an artificial kidney machine. So you are carrying out the filtration process through a set of tubes by passing the blood through the set of tubes surrounded by dialyzing fluid, into which the wastes are extracted out of the blood. What about peritoneal dialysis? In peritoneal dialysis, this happens in a more continuous manner. That's why it's called continuous ambulatory peritoneal dialysis. Now, the person can move about and do all his routine activities while this process is going on, as opposed to a hemodialyzer where a person would have to visit the hospital about 3 times in a week and will have to stay stationary for about 3 to 4 hours every sitting. But here the person can carry out all his routine activities. But the thing here is, a catheter is inserted into his abdominal cavity, and the lining of the abdominal cavity acts as a semi-permeable membrane here, the peritoneal lining, because it is richly supplied with blood. So what you're doing here is you're inserting a catheter, and through the catheter you're delivering the dialysate into the abdominal cavity, and all the waste substances from the blood in the lining of the abdominal cavity are extracted into the dialysate. And at the end of the day, by placing this packet of dialysate below the level of the catheter under the influence of gravity, all the fluid gets drained out again. And probably the person can can place this packet of dialysis in his pocket and can go about with his routine activities. But the only problem is, since there is insertion of catheter in the abdominal cavity, if proper care is not taken, it could lead to severe infection of the abdominal cavity or the peritoneal lining. It takes advantage of the fact that the lining of the abdominal cavity is richly supplied with blood. This method is called peritoneal dialysis.